Hi guys, Katerina here. Thanks for stopping by. Today I'm making Christmas card number 8. I will be using the delicate decorations by Create a Smile. I will be making a card where I'm going to be heat embossing and doing a little bit of a messy watercoloring. And for the watercoloring, I will be using the watercolors from Kuretake. So let's get started. I will be making 2 cards. On one card I will be using a white embossing powder, and on the other card I will be using a clear powder with a black ink. I just could not decide between white and black, so I made both. First I stamped the images. I picked 3 stamps from the stamp set. I placed them into my Mini Misty stamping tool, then I treated the cardstock with anti-static powder. This is actually the anti-static powder tool from EK Success. I just have it in a jar and I used a fluffy brush to apply it simply because the powder tool I had didn't work. For the first card I used the Versamark ink, and for the second card I used the Versafine ink in Onyx Black, which I also used for the sentiment on both cards. Both inks stay sticky for some time, so you have enough time to add the powder. After I stamped the images, I used my heat tool to melt the powder. The stamp set with the decoration doesn't include any stamps with sentiments. I don't remember which stamp set I used for the sentiment here, but it should be included in the supply list below. After I was finished with stamping and heat embossing, I attached the panels with a washi tape on top of a board, and then I started watercoloring. I'm using here the Kuretake Gansai Tambi watercolors. I picked red and pink colors from the normal set, and for the third color I thought it would be fun to use their set with their golden colors. I wanted to do a messy watercoloring here, nothing difficult. I just applied the colors going slightly outside of the lines. I will play a little bit of music and show you all the coloring, and I will be back once I'm done. After I finished with the coloring, I was stuck on what to do with the strings that hold the decorations. Well, I was just stuck on the card with the white embossing. For the black, I was going to use a black gel pen. But for the white embossing, a white gel pen would not work. What you can do actually, if you have the Fine Tech watercolors, I saw recently Christina Werner made a card on a black cardstock using these watercolors. I will leave the link to this video in the description below. I think it looks very cool. But for my card, I decided to use a red gel pen because this is the only color I have. I think gold gel pen might have looked better, but I didn't have any. And I just used my ruler and the gel pens to draw the lines. I didn't stamp the bows that come with the stamp set. I just wanted to keep it simple, but of course if you like, you can stamp those as well. Next, I used the stitched rectangular die from Create a Smile. I die cut the panel off camera, and then I wanted to use some sequins. I picked some red and gold sequins I have in my stash. I think the reds are from Neat and Tangled, and the golden sequence is from Lucy's Cards. And I adhere them using the multi-medium adhesive from Ranger. I really like this glue because it's very strong, but the bottle is such a disaster, at least in my opinion. I find it very difficult to squeeze the glue out, especially when I'm using the fine tip. I attached a double-sided tape on the back of the panel, and I adhere the panel on top of the card bases. One card base is red and the other one is pink. I wanted to use red card base for both, but I only had one left over and I just didn't want to go to the store. And also, I would advise to first attach the adhesive on the back of the panels and then add the sequins. It's just easier this way, but I always forget it. So here are the finished cards side by side. I'm not sure which one I like better, the one with the black outlines or the white. I'm leaning towards the black. And I hope you enjoy the cards as well. Don't forget to click on the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. You can follow me on Instagram and Pinterest and hop over to my blog for more inspiration. All the links you can find in the description below. On the left side of the screen, you can select the card number 8 from last year's series. For that card, I made something similar I made today. And on the right side, you can watch all the videos from this year's series I made so far. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!